It's the second day in the month of July 2025, and we bring to you the news update. You're welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Emeo Kwache. We are staying with political developments in Nigeria as political figures and parties continue to form alliances ahead of the 2027 general election. A meeting of the concerned leaders from the People's Democratic Party has asked all coalition members to work out modalities of winning all elections, taking into consideration local and national peculiarities. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former President of the Senate, David Mark, former Governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, and many other party leaders held a closed-door meeting in Abuja. In a communique signed by former President of the Senate, David Mark, all well-meaning PDP members and other Nigerians are welcome to join the coalition. The gathering is part of ongoing consultations ahead of the formal unveiling of a coalition platform for the 2027 general election. Outside Nigeria, Republicans in the United States Senate have narrowly passed President Donald Trump's mega bill on tax and spending, meaning the proposed legislation. After more than 24 hours of debates, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act passed with Vice President J.D. Vance casting a tie-breaking vote. It now heads back to the lower chamber where it still faces more opposition. An earlier version was cleared by House Republicans by a single vote margin. President Trump has given the Republican-controlled Congress a deadline of 4th July to send him a final version of the bill to sign into law. Now we move on to some sport. Damola Ajayi is a Nigerian rising football star in Europe who won his first major trophy with Tottenham Hotspur last season. In an exclusive interview with TVC News, the player, who was born in England, said he's yet to make a decision whether to play for Nigeria or his country of birth.
Year-old Damola Ajayi is one of many professional footballers looking forward to the new season. The youngster plies his trade with Europa League champions Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League. He scored his first goal in the Europa League against Hungarian side Ferencváros.
But it means a lot, obviously, from when you start playing from a young age at Tottenham, you kind of dream to always do something like that in front of the fans as well. So it was good that it was a home game. So when I scored, I could celebrate with the fans as well, and my mum was there, so it was just a good experience.
The former Doncaster Rovers player went on to win the Europa League trophy, beating Manchester United in the final. He says it will remain memorable while commending former manager Ange Postecoglou.
Ange is a top manager. He gave me my opportunity to play with the first team, so it's obviously, I'm sure wherever he goes, he will do even better. Obviously, he won the club a trophy, so it's he's a top manager.
He has a very bright future with Spurs because he sports, he's one of us. So obvious. And I had my sympathy for Ange, but he's gone. He's a hero. He's a legend.
His mother recounts the sacrifices and hard work.
Brighton called us first, so let's go. After 6 months, Brighton released him and Tottenham called us. He went for trial. 2 weeks after, they said, oh, it's passed, let him start. Obviously, very tough because I'm an accountant, I work full-time, but I had to take him to Tottenham 4 times a week. There I have to wait for him because he was young then. I couldn't let him come by himself, so I had to take him and bring him back for 4 years, 4 times a week.
But the player eligible to play for England or Nigeria is undecided where his future lies.
I think obviously it's because of my age. I feel like it will be good to kind of see how both of them kind of work, like the systems and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm probably a bit more used to the English system, but at the end of the day, I'm still able to represent both countries. So it's like, obviously,
His dad is from Ibadan, and I'm from Shagamu, Ogun State, and I've always admired Nigerian footballers and the amount of respect that the Nigerians gives to their footballers and the support. I'm not saying England don't have that as well, but because of where we're from, I would love him to play for Nigeria. But if England calls him, fine, but I would really love him to play for Nigeria.
Tottenham will begin their Premier League campaign against newly promoted Burnley Football Club in August. And the youngster will be hoping to impress new manager Thomas Frank.
And that's all we can take on the news for now. Wake Up Nigeria continues. Stay with us.